babes, how's it going? Today I'm talking about aesthetics versus actual fitness. So basically how someone can look in great shape but might not be that fit, or someone who doesn't look in such great shape might actually be a lot fitter than you think, and how we can find ourselves getting hung up on the appearance of things while ignoring other factors of our health. So some people might look in incredible shape, like take fitness magazines for example. The people on those magazines are super jacked, they're super lean, they look incredible, they look like athletes in some respects. But they might not be that fit. Yes, they've probably got great endurance for weights, maybe they do a lot of cardio, maybe it's all diet, we don't know. I've heard accounts from fitness models that they're constantly having to be in a dieting state almost to maintain a certain level of leanness, which after a while mentally is going to screw with your head. But take example the strongmen. They don't look in great shape, they're not super lean, they don't look like your typical athlete as such. However, they're incredibly powerful, but they also have great cardiovascular health for the simple fact that their events require quite a bit of an endurance. Think of your carries that they have to do, and they have to do sled pulls and all sorts of different things like that. I'm not that experienced with strongman, I will admit, but from what I've gathered, you have to be cardiovascularly in quite good shape. Eddie Hall, in the lead up to the world's strongest man, he was swimming several times a week and keeping his heart in great shape as best he could despite his sheer mass. But if you were to look up at a lineup of runners, you might not be able to tell which ones are in the best shape along there. Well, my sister, she's a marathon runner, and she's also looking at doing ultras, and she doesn't have a washboard set of abs, but she's in amazing shape cardiovascularly. I'll be the first to admit cardiovascularly, I've let myself go a little bit. I used to be a distance runner, I used to run half marathons, and I used to cycle a lot, and my heart used to be in incredible shape. However, now, because my training demands much more steady work, it's not in the same place. However, I am trying to implement a once-a-week cardio session just to counteract that a little bit and do myself some good, as well as improve recovery. So just because someone looks incredible, they look super lean, they look incredibly healthy, they might not be. I mean, mentally, their relationship around food might be a bit skewed as well, because they'll get to a point where they look a certain way and they are too scared to change that. You become scared to gain weight. I've been there. You become scared to gain that weight. And now, if you looked at photos of me this time last year compared to this year, you'd think I'd let myself go. You'd think, oh God, she's gotten out of shape. However, I've gained more muscle mass. My food relationship's a hell of a lot better, and I'm now doing more cardio because physically I have the energy to do it. So we're talking mental health as well as physical health. Your health isn't just dictated by how you physically look, but it's about what's going on in here and what's going on internally. Even the skinniest people, who they kind of have skinny abs, they aren't always healthy. Someone who has low body fat percentage doesn't always mean they're healthy. They could be smoking 50 a day and living off burgers for breakfast, lunch and dinner, but they might not gain weight because of A, how much they eat, B, genetic factors, metabolism, all of that. So next time you see yourself in the mirror and you go, oh, I look like crap, remember your health is important too. You've got to remember that health and fitness are far more than aesthetics. It's far more than what you look like. It's about how you're performing, how you're feeling inside and out, and how you are affected with day-to-day tasks. I guess if I look at myself, I wouldn't consider myself 100% healthy in a lot of ways, because my training does occasionally negatively impact my life outside of the gym, i.e. fatigue, where I can't always perform the best of tasks. It's mental and physical fatigue, or my mood. Sometimes it affects my mood quite severely at times, especially if I'm training really intensively. So, like I say, your health isn't directly linked to your appearance. If you take anything away from this today, then it's don't beat yourself up for not looking like those people in the magazines, because they might not be healthy in themselves. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to look good. That's cool. If you want to look good, if you want to be lean, you want to be ripped, cool. That's great. But if you're concerned about your health, then don't judge yourself against those who are training incredibly hard or dieting quite severely to look a certain way. You're more than that. If you take anything away from this today, then take it as a reason to stop comparing yourself to what you are seeing everywhere, social media, magazines, TV, adverts, wherever you go. Remember, you are more than what you look like. You are a living, breathing human being with complex things going on in your life. And what you look like isn't always the most important thing in that. Always remember that. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Suggestions for future videos are always welcome. If you like what I do, subscribe, give me a like on the video, I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, guys, stay strong.